Hi guys, it's Kelly from Cards by Christine here with you on a Technique Thursday to show you how to get two-tone stamping using a sponge dauber. So to create this card, I used the Beautiful Friendship stamp set. It was instantly one of my favorites in the annual catalog. I just love the beautiful flower images and how it's got like a painted watercolor look to it. So in and of itself, it's a beautiful stamp set, but I love how using this technique, you can get more variation in your flower images, which I find to be absolutely beautiful. So the first thing I did was take my Balmy Blue and stamp my image into it. Okay, so now I have completely blue hydrangeas, but what I want to do is give it a little bit of that variety. So I then took my Highland Heather and a sponge dauber, and I just pick a corner. Usually I try to stick to a corner, and bring some of that purple in by daubing it over the blue to create a variegated tone. Now, I have my piercing mat underneath because it is a photopolymer set. And voila. Now, I'm going to stamp it a couple more times to fill in the card front. Using the exact same technique. So just taking that sponge and filling in some purple. Now when you do this, you can use any colors that you like. I resisted my natural urge to do some fall leaf colors for a card today. I wanted to step outside of my comfort zone. If you've been watching me for the past couple of weeks, you know, I've done a lot of fall cards. So I'm like, time to jump into that annual catalog and find something a little different to do for you guys today. Sorry, I can't think and stamp at the same time. That would be just way too much to ask. So we'll do one more. Okay, so again, I've got my blue. Now, what I want to explain to you about this technique is when you choose what colors you want to do, you can literally do whatever colors you want. It doesn't matter. But when you choose your two colors, you definitely need to start with the light color, and then with the sponge dauber, you're going to add the darker color. Otherwise, you're going to muddy up your stamp and your stamp pad, because you saw I was double dipping in my pad. So you don't want to bring that darker color into your lighter stamp pad. So just be cognizant of that when you are choosing your stamp colors, your stamp pad colors. Then I'm going to grab my Pear Pizzazz and put a couple leaves in here. This stamp set is so beautiful. I can't even get over how much I love it and default to it when I need a quick and easy card. Like I said, the images just really speak to me. So in the comments, tell us what stamp set really jumps out at you or speaks to you. You know, we like to know what you like, what your preferences are, and I'd really just like to know what that stamp set is for you, because this was it for me. I absolutely just fell in love with it. Okay, so I added a bunch of leaves, and then last but not least, I grabbed a sentiment and my memento. Let's see here. I'm going to do So Very Happy to Know You. Put that right here. And that is how you make a beautiful, simple card in just a couple minutes. So I'll show you. Obviously, I deviated a little bit from the original sample, but what I have is a Whisper White 8.5 by 5.5 card base, scored at 4 1/4. Then I have a Highland Heather matte at 3 5/8 by 4 7/8, and another piece of Whisper White at 3.5 by 4 3/4. That is what we stamped on today in Balmy Blue and Highland Heather. I was using sponge daubers to get that duotone look. Then the leaves are in Pear Pizzazz, and our sentiment is in Memento. Every stamped image on today's card is from our beautiful friendship stamp set. Then on this card I did add just a couple basic rhinestones, and voila, you have a beautiful card. I hope you have a wonderful Technique Thursday, and I really hope you make a card using this technique and share it in the comments. Have a great day.